You know, I realize there are really big things happening in the world, way bigger than my problems. But does anybody else like find the morning? For me, it's from 7 to 7:30. It's like a little touch of something bad. Not Ukraine, not New York, not nothing like that. But 7 to 7:30. And yesterday I was talking to this friend of mine, and another friend of mine and I talk about it often. We're like, we hate to be that person to say to the, young mothers, oh, you're going to wish they were babies again. But holy crap, there's a reason they said it. That's me time, 7 to 7:30. Well, I wish it was me time. Between 7 and 7:30, I drug Amos out of bed, put him in fresh clothes, fed cats wet food, fed cats dry food, cleaned up a pile of wet food puke, watched a cat pee on Amos's nugget in there, literally watched the cat pee on that. The cat has a cat door. The door is open. The cat has been fed. The cat is taken care of. Why does the cat piss all over my child's couch? I don't understand. These are struggles for me. Good morning from Tanzania. Wow, that sounds so much more exciting than Edenton, North Carolina. Greetings from Palm Beach. I mean, again, these aren't really real problems, but they're just a teeny bit of Adrian problems. So at 8 o'clock, I have a subscriber video. We are going to be, my people have been wanting to talk about autism. So we are going to be talking about Amos's leading up to diagnosis, and questions. And I'm trying to kind of do some more autism posts this month, autism awareness. One post I'm going to be doing, I think it's not tonight, maybe tomorrow night, we're going to be talking about medication, which is huge for me, and medication for myself, because the two things go hand in hand. Hope the rest of your day is better. Well, Suzanne, those are like real problems. Like, it wasn't bad. No one's hurt or injured. It's just a bunch of like fluid all over the place. Could be worse fluid. Maybe a bladder infection. That cat ain't got no bladder infection. He went in there on purpose and pissed all over that blue couch. Get rid of the cat. I mean, that's like saying get rid of Amos. Who can just get rid of a pet that they have had for 8 years? Get rid of the cat. Like, is that even a thing? Are there actually, do I have people on here that are the people that drop the animals off at the shelter and run away? No, I hope not. I get up at 2 a.m. every day. My time is from 3 to 3:30. I guess that's my time too, but I'm asleep. Yes, thank you, Libby. That's exactly what happens. No, but the babyhood. We have a track meet somewhere around the state. Yours had a UTI. Well, maybe I'll take it to check. Seriously, UTI on the cat. The cat might be mad at him. That's what I think. Oh, I saw that movie, Life Animated, an autistic boy who speaks through Disney movies. Oh, I saw him on 60 Minute. It was so good. Is it a male cat? No, it's a female cat. But if you had a urinary tract infection, why would that make you want to go on the couch? This is supposed to be about children. Now it's about cats. So my daughter was dying to go. Get rid of the couch. My daughter is dying to go to New York City tonight. Tonight. We don't have a kitty litter box. We have cat doors. You just go out the door. You pee in the yard. That's right. And then this thing happened yesterday in the whatever, and I was like, we ain't going into New York City. That kind of gave me a good reason a little bit. Boy, the guy looks not like a happy fella, does he? You look amazing. So at 9, there's all sorts of videos. 8, I'm going to be talking to subscribers about autism. And at 9, I'll be over on my Tails and Scales page, which I haven't done a video on in like 2 years, to talk about yes, the last month I've been on this healthy weight loss, get healthy program for about a month, maybe 6 weeks. The cat might want your attention. I'm going to tell you something right now. Adrian ain't got no more attention to give to nobody. No. I mean, seriously. Do you have enough litter boxes? I don't have litter boxes. I have the backyard. I have a cat door in the backyard. Oh, Angel, it's not your fault. Today, we don't have school Friday. Next week is spring break. I'm going to become a subscriber today. Yay! My son Ruben is on the spectrum and nonverbal, for the love of Gabe. Oh, yes. His mom, one of his moms and I message together oftentimes. I got a haircut yesterday with my hairdresser, Lori. I need the name of your diet medicine so I can do some research, see if they have it in Memphis. I bet they do. You have to, like, meet the criteria. I'm taking Saxenda. Well, the autism thing is always big on me. So this morning I read about, okay, Becky, I'm going to find out. Becky works at a vet's office. A principal in Alabama, of all places, and the child with autism got 10 licks. Corporal punishment, I guess places still use corporal punishment, which is, a really wonderful choice. And the principal gave 10 licks, told the child, you can have 2 licks from the teacher or 10 licks from me. And the principal gave the 10 licks, and then the principal got put on leave. And while the principal was being questioned, the principal admitted saying to the teachers, if that child gets near me one more time, bumps into me one more time, I'm going to throat punch him. And then now there's this thought that they're being racist against the principal because they're not letting her do the job she needs to do to run the school correctly. No. I mean, I think the NAACP does some great stuff, but don't swoop in and defend people. I don't care what race they are. Do not defend someone who is using corporal punishment on small children with autism. I don't care if you're from China, you're from North Carolina, Alabama, you're black, white, Indian. I don't care. No, me not care. And people are so hesitant to talk about this stuff, I guess because nobody wants to get labeled like, oh, you're talking about, this is awkward. But no. I will say no. Is your hair color natural? Yes, it is. It didn't used to be, and then I stopped coloring it like 3 years ago because I decided I wanted to save money. And now, you know what? It seems to be fine on its own. It's just not as light as it used to be. It's a lot cheaper, too. Is true. Golly, these weather. I had a friend that had 20 inches of snow yesterday. If anyone touched my children at school, it would be bad. Some people should not be in education. Well, we talked a little bit about that yesterday. I do need to do my charter school video. This charter school over next door in my county by me, this couple has made $3 million in the last 3 years off managing a charter school. Charter schools are a real door for deceitfulness with state dollars. And I know some people love their charter school. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying there has got to be a way to monitor when the state is giving you money, how it's being spent. I mean, there's a reason the state doesn't just lend random people money. Are you drinking coffee? Yes, I'm drinking. I'm drinking coffee. You know, the biggest, I need to drink more so bad. Well, Kimberly, I'm drinking water better now because I gave up cigarettes and soft drinks on Sunday. And I would just like to say it was bad times on Monday. Monday, I literally had to sleep because I was in withdrawal. I feel bad for people addicted to drugs because it ain't no joke. So now I'm just foul. Yeah. But so when I smoke a cigarette, I want to drink a Coke. So the two things go together with me. So I had to stop both of them at the same time. It's not awesome. It's annoying. I may never be fun. I mean, it sucks. I find smoking is like the most enjoyable activity. Other people like to climb Mount Everest. Other people like to run marathons. Some people like to felt, like Mary Scott. Not me. I like to drink a slushie and have a smoke. Yes, I do. So I'm going to have to do a lot of videos so I can have myself have something to do. Why give up Diet Pepsi? Because if I drink, well, one, I don't drink diet drinks. I want all that aspartame to block up my arteries. But two, if I drink a Pepsi, it makes me want to smoke. So I have to stop both of them at the same time. Jessica. I miss cream in my coffee. Well, Angela is our health person. She comes on once a week with my subscribers. She said to use fat-free creamer. So that's what I bought. So it's in my coffee right now. Drink Zevia. Ugh. I would rather have fun and be fun and fat than skinny, starving, and stuck home. Well, it's not the Coke that's the problem. And it's not about being thin. I just knew I had to quit smoking. The smoking is a problem. You know, there's just no question that I have to quit smoking. I mean, I'll be damned if I'm going to get cancer and then have people say, well, it's because she smoked. I mean, that would suck. Nobody would even feel bad for you. I have 150 of these people, my group coming in May for a subscriber weekend. Oh, I'm fun. I'm already fun now. It's only been 3 days. My fun self is back. I think I'm going to have to learn to take shots or something. True story. I've never taken a shot in my life and never had a margarita. It's true things. And last night we talked about the woman who, addicted to Dr. Pepper, the woman who said she was kidnapped and she wasn't. You lost your autistic nephew in a house fire. Oh. Another child with autism drowned. I don't know what state it was. Maybe Monday. He just walked out and got lost and drowned in a pond. I'm telling you, having a child with autism, I mean, it requires a level of diligence that is pretty high. Pretty high. I don't smoke, no soft drinks, no creamer, no fast food, still can't lose weight. Huh. Are you sitting around eating beef stew? That's what I'd be doing. Celery juice. Oh, celery juice? Is that a thing? Honor, we don't like celery juice. No, we don't. No, we don't. Oh, it's real pretty this morning. Okay, my people, the embers Aren't I think the Embers are going to be at my weekend, aren't they? That Friday night, my subscriber weekend. Is it the Embers? I think that's who's playing, right, Jessica? Let's start with the margarita. Good morning from Asheville. I'm going to be in Asheville in June for a mission trip with church. Baby who drowned was in Georgia. I think he was 4. Sarah has 3 kids with autism. Sarah, hats off to you for juggling 3 children with autism. I don't know how you do it. And I don't mean that in like I don't know how you do it way. I mean it like, I hope you have help, because I have help. A lot of help. I have a Mary, and it is still hard. Still hard. It is beautiful outside. Yes, it is. I'm going to be heading to Hertford County this afternoon. After my videos, Honor and I are going to go on a good walk. And then, new subscriber from Georgia. Oh, hi, Melanie. Thank you. Yes, so the Embers are playing for the Adrian Tales Invasion weekend. Do you have a pool? I have a Albemarle Sound, which I swim in. I am from China. Well, good morning to you. Virginia Beach. I mean, more mess happens at Virginia Beach. I was a Coca-Cola addict. Really? And you got off of it? Yeah, the woman that said I just can't get past this woman who pretended to be kidnapped and went and sat with her old boyfriend for 22 days and then branded herself. And the husband was in on it. Are these people insane? I mean, I really don't understand. Was it for money? Can someone help me? Someone help me. Help me understand. Did she just have a break with reality? Like she could. Maybe I do understand. But it seems to me if I were going to leave for 22 days, I mean, I get the leave in 22 days. Yay, Gabrielle. Why say you were kidnapped? I mean, because then people are looking for you. I don't want anybody to find me. Why not just leave and say, I had a big work thing in Queensland, Australia with Glennis. Like, because I just don't get it. Yeah, Sheila and I like to talk about who has time for this stuff. I mean, I'm like trying to figure out where I'm supposed to pick up people at what time, and other people are like branding themselves and getting dropped off on highways by old boyfriends. Like, you have to be nuts. I really like the word nuts because I don't use it very often. Sheila said, I'll be damned if it would be with a man. Right. Like if I was going to pretend to be kidnapped, I would be alone somewhere and branding myself. And then she said, I don't think she made that much, Lindsay. I think she made like 30,000. And now she's going to owe like a kabillion on all the searching they did for her because she's blonde and white. If you're not blonde and white, they ain't looking for you. Good morning from Hertford County. Well, Dana, I'm going to be over there this afternoon. I mean, I'm sorry, but why? I just don't get it. Oh, they're still talking about autism. Well, you'd find me in the Bahamas on the beach. In the picture, he's like holding her and she's looking over his shoulder. Like, whose husband carries him around like a baby? Ew. You would take Paul. No, that is true. It would be fun to be with Paul. Any advice on how to quit Diet Cola? She's asking Shelly. Let's talk about the new abortion law in Oklahoma. Well, we're not talking about it this morning because we're about to talk about autism over in the subscriber page. And I would just like to say that I put out that story about Putin and all his children, like the beginning when this whole attack Ukraine thing happened. And then now today it's at national news. FYI, Adrian, you heard it from her first. It's rare. Nuts. Who else is nuts? There's the cat that y'all think has the urinary tract infection. I was a health educator. Nicotine is a mood equalizer. Does that mean it puts me in a good mood? Maybe that's my problem. Oh, Lindsay said, I've got a branding story for you. So tomorrow I'm going to be filming. Lindsay, you're not a subscriber? What the hell? She has a podcast called What the Fox. And we're recording tomorrow, what, at 1 p.m., Lindsay? Ooh, I'm real excited about that. I need to go get the frickin' Easter stuff today. And I can either go to Rose's or I can drive to Elizabeth City and go to Home Goods. If the authorities are looking for a missing person and they are faking it, don't they get charged? I think they get charged. Are you taking snacks to sell out of your trunk at Hartford County? Now that is just mean. But that's a good idea. We made $550 last week. We gave it to the school, obviously, at doing a concession stand. I just found out yesterday that peanuts grow underground. Lisa, I'm sort of concerned for your well-being that you didn't know that. Maybe because I live in peanut country. What the Fox podcast, question norms and break barriers. Thank you. Did you link it? Okay, people, head on over to Tails for autism right now and Tails and Scales for how Adrian has lost 14 pounds and hopes to keep it off. What happened with the situation with Emily? It's good news. There's one more meeting, but good news, good news. Yes, we have a Roses here. What does your shirt say? It says Chef and the Farmer. My friend Vivian Howard's restaurant in Kinston. Don't go to Roses. You'll never get round because you'll be talking about goats. Roses is quite an interesting place. I will say that. Last week when I went, I did a subscriber video when I was shopping for the concessions. And it was like a bunch of people talking about their goats. And like asking me about goats. Like, I don't even know if I know the difference in like a goat and a small horse. Nicotine is an insecticide. What? Okay, see you on the subscriber page.